Let's talk about something real. You know, you've outgrown this version of your life. You've felt the shift in your body, in your heart, in your energy. You've looked at the old story, the habits, the jobs, the patterns, the relationships, and felt a deep inner knowing that says, this is not who I am anymore. And yet, somehow, you still go back to survival patterns, back to the people who don't meet you where you are, back to the version of yourself that you promised you'd never return to. Not because you want to, but because your nervous system doesn't yet know what safety feels like without struggle. This is what I want to bring awareness to today. Going back doesn't mean you are failing. It means your body hasn't caught up with your evolution yet. You can be fully aware that something is misaligned and still feel magnetized toward it because your body associates familiarity with safety. And for someone who was raised to find worth in pain and safety in suffering, growth can feel threatening. Peace can feel empty. Receiving can feel dangerous. So, of course, you go back, not because it feels good, but because it feels known. But that ends today because you are allowed to honor your expansion, even if your body is trembling. You are allowed to stop negotiating with the identity that kept you safe and begin walking with identity that leads you into wholeness. Take a moment now, put one hand on your heart and one on your belly. Close your eyes and breathe. And say, I no longer need to revisit what I've outgrown. I'm not betraying my past by choosing my future. I'm not broken for feeling pulled back. I'm awakening. I release the need to return just because it once felt like home. I honor who I was, but I walk with who I am becoming. I am safe to evolve. I am safe to let go. I am safe not to go back. And let that land. Let it anchor in your body. Let it hold space for the younger version of you who didn't know safety without pain. You are not here to abandon her. You are not here to show a new way. A way that doesn't begin in chaos. A way that doesn't demand sacrifice. A way that allows love, peace, rest, and expansion to stay. So today, in your journal, write this. I don't need to return to the life I've outgrown in order to understand who I am. I am safe to move forward, even if my body is scared. Then let it pour. What parts of your life are you still revisiting, even though you've outgrown them? What emotions are attached to those patterns? What are you afraid will happen if you truly let go? And finally, write what will become possible if I stopped going back. Let this be the moment your old story ends. Let this be the page your new timeline begins. Let this be the breath that says, I'm not returning, I'm expanding. Now, bring both hands over your chest and take one last breath with me. Whisper this with reverence. Thank you, old life, for all you taught me. Thank you, body, for keeping me safe the only way you knew how. But now I choose a new story. I no longer need to re enter the burning building of who I used to be. I walk forward and I don't look back. You are not too late. You are not broken. You are not behind. You know I'm always saying this. You are blooming. You are blooming. And if this awakens something inside of you, come be with me on Telegram channel where the real rewiring happens daily. Sacred work, nervous system resets, bonus practices, and community support. We are not just journaling, we are evolving. We are together. See you soon.